gonna suffer heartbreak. Sometimes you'll be sick. Sometimes you'll have a really bad toothache. Sometimes you'll be hungry. But on the other end, you'll have the most beautiful experiences. Sometimes just the sky. Sometimes, a piece of work that you do that feels so wonderful, or you find somebody to love, or your children. There's beautiful things in life. So when you're suffering, just, it's part of the package. You look at it, we're born and we also have to die. We know that. So it makes sense that we're going to be really happy and things are going to be really fucked up too. Just ride with it. It's like a roller coaster ride. It's never going to be perfect. It's going to have perfect moments and then rough spots, but it's all worth it. Believe me, I think it is.
So welcome to yoga sessions in my living room. This is my friend here. We will move him to make some room for yoga. You can communicate with me on Facebook. Just send me a message, and you can do it after the session, and I will answer your questions after the yoga class. We're going to start easy today, just lying down in child's pose, thighs wide apart, and stretch out thoroughly. And move up high on your fingertips and roll from side to side. So this class will be both tough and soft. But mainly we're going to take it easy, try to come into a more meditative mood. So keep on rolling from side to side. So thighs as wide apart as possible, and try to slide up with your belly on one thigh on one side. So hips rolling from side to side. And press down your fingertips a little bit so you get some activity in your arm muscles. My name is Christian Wiegert, by the way. And usually we do these sessions at Downtown Camper, but for obvious reasons they are not in a position to do yoga for the time being. And while we're rolling a little bit from side to side, I would like to advise you to, if you want to do something practical about your corona anxiety, you can go to Blivande in Frihamnen in Stockholm and do some practical work. Making gowns for hospital staff, etc. So you have on my Facebook page, you have the links and other information. Now roll up on all fours, stand with your shoulders above your wrists, your your knees hip wide apart and your hips below your knees, and roll a little bit from side to side. Just roll with it. I would also like to thank Alexander for some of this equipment that I used today. Hopefully you will hear my voice better this time. Now roll in to circular mode, slowly making circles with your body. It's a good start for the class today. And gradually widen the circles. Move back towards your heels, and then move down your chest, east and west. So it becomes kind of the figure of the number 8 with a tiny circle on top. Just keep on doing this. You can close your eyes to get a more introspective view and feel your body even more. So just keep on doing it. This is an opportunity to find your tight spots in your body and to untie them, basically. And now it's time to do the same movement the other way around. So during these hard times, I think that keeping the routines are very important, and one of them is, of course, doing yoga. So keep on doing it the other way around. Loose belly. All right, while we are on all fours, why not do the cat and cow? So shoot your back up. If you want to move even deeper in the position, press your palms forward. Then you can see that you're stretching your back even more. And tucking your tailbone in, lifting your pelvic floor towards your belly button. Sucking your belly in a little bit and gaze towards your belly. When you're in the position, make small circles. So you basically paint small circles with your belly button. And as I said, press your palms a little bit forward and tuck your tailbone in. And now slowly, let your belly become heavy. Lift a little bit, lift your chest a little bit in between your shoulders. Wiggle your hips from side to side. And again, shoot up. Press your palms forward, tuck your tailbone in. And make these small circles the other way around. And just keep on doing it. So it's always you who decide how deep you want to move into a posture and how much you want to challenge yourself. Whatever I'm saying, you're the master of your body, and you know when it's time to rest, or when it's time to say, well, this is not a position for me. Again, let your belly become loose. Lift your chest a little bit, wiggle your hips from side to side. And if you want to have some music during this class, you can go to Yoga Radio Sessions, and we have 3 mixes there from Kurt Lundberg. One, I think you heard some of it in the start while warming up for this class, was Liquid Ambient with a Twist. That's a really good one. Or you can find any playlists on Yesyoga.se on Spotify. All right, now press your left hand down and work up with your right elbow towards the ceiling. Press away with your left hand. So you feel the stretch here. And move to the other side. Press down your right hand and rotate your chest to the left. And always make sure that the chest decides the position of the arm. And then move from side to side, pressing away, lifting up, rotating your chest. And continue, couple more. All right, now press your right leg back, your right foot back, as if you're pressing your sole against the wall. The foot is 90 degrees, like an L. And try to activate all your muscles all the way from your right shoulder to your right heel. Even your toes, spread your toes a little bit. Stretch your left arm forward and see if you can expand, if you can prolong your body here, make it longer. Moving back a little bit, it's as if someone is pulling your arm forward and someone is pulling your leg back. So just move in and out of the full stretch, expanding, activating all the muscles. And keep on doing this for a while. It's like a rubber band. And just keep on doing it. Now put your left hand down and your right knee down and do it on the other side. Press your left leg back. And try to feel the activity in your seat here. In your thigh, in your knee, in your calf, and in your foot. Spread your toes a little bit. And now stretch your right arm forward and prolong. Move in and out of maximum and keep on doing it. And keep on doing it. Now again, put your left knee down, your right hand down, wiggle your hips from side to side. And ladies and germs, it's time for the first down dog of the day. So put your palms a little bit forward, tuck your toes in and move slowly. Unfold your body into down dog. Straight line from your hands up to your seat. Wiggle your hips a little bit from side to side. Walk a little bit. You can put your left foot a little bit forward and gaze under your right arm, keeping the straight line from your hands to your seat. Put your left foot back, your right foot forward. Press away, gazing under your left arm. putting your right foot back. And we do it one more time on both sides. So left foot forward, press away, gaze under your right arm. Left foot back, right foot forward, just a little bit, a few centimeters, and then press away. Put your right foot back, still in down dog. Now again, move down to child's pose. And wiggle a little bit from side to side, heavy belly in between your thighs. And keep on doing it for a while. And now move on up and sit with your seat, your rear against your heels. Stretch your arms forward and begin to open and close your hands to warm up your wrists. So you can have your arms anyway. If you stretch your arms out to the side, be sure to lift your chest. So stress the opening here and do it until you feel a burning sensation in your wrists. Now close your hands, tighten your knuckles and make some circles with your arms. And shake loose. Move up on your knees. Put your arms in a circle. Intertwine your fingers. Press your palms really tight together. Move down towards your heels and then up again. So you're painting big circles, trying to make these circles as wide as possible. And just keep on doing it. And do the other way around, same movement. And keep on doing it. Now again, sit down with your heels towards your rear. Put your palms down to the floor and move again to down dog. Always an opportunity to stretch out your back. Remember, the focus is on your back. Straight legs is of no importance here. We focus on the shoulder blades, focus on lifting all the way from your fingertips up to your rear. Now walk with your hands towards your feet. And when you come to your feet, hang really loose, really heavy. Let your head hang down, let the blood rush through your brain. Shake a little bit on your head. And also here, it's not of no importance with straight legs. The importance here is to really be heavy, loose, wiggle from side to side. Maybe moving into ragdoll pose. That means you grab hold of your elbows and move in a sort of half circle from side to side towards your knees on both sides. From this position, activate your seat and move to coffee table pose. Looks like this, horizontal back. Really strong activated rear muscles, some hollow back, and lift your chest a little bit. Again, move your elbows up and down, and you don't have to touch the floor with your hands. Move up and down like this. And the breathing you hear from me is the yoga breathing. It's a little bit like, it can sound like you're about to clean your glasses. Okay, put your hands to the floor and move to plank. So you recruit strength between your shoulders. So you shoot up between your shoulder blades and you tuck your tailbone in. Also here, a horizontal back. Wiggle a little bit from side to side. Always keep moving. Keep the dialogue open with your body. Now see if you can lift your right hand 1 centimeter from the floor. And we try to keep the parallel line with the floor, the horizontal back. Of course, we do not succeed, at least I don't, but we try to lift the right hand. Put the right hand down, lift the left hand. Put your left hand down, and now with arms close to your chest, move down in the direction of the floor. Put down your knees if you feel that you collapse in the position, but hold back, hold back, hold back, all the way down to the floor. And when you come to the floor, if you have a sensitive lower back, you just lift your arms and your chest and your head and wiggle a little bit from side to side. If your lower back is okay, you put your palms down along your chest, tuck your toes in, and move to up dog. So it's important here that you really shoot up a little bit between your shoulders and that you have some activity in your abdomen muscles. An alternative here is the Sphinx pose. It looks like this. Shoulders above your elbows, palms to the floor, and you can also work here by lifting up your chest. All right, tuck your toes in, move to down dog. Always make this a slow yet powerful movement. Again, wiggle from side to side. Now lift your right leg up. Try to keep a straight line from your hand to your heel here. Maybe take the opportunity to have some stretch on your left calf. Move slowly with your thigh towards your chest. Create space. Maybe moving up on your fingertips to create even more space. And put down your right foot as close to your right hand as possible. If you do not reach your right hand, you just take your hand under your thigh and lift the foot in place so that you can align your toes with your fingertips. In this position, keep moving, keep opening up your hips. Make some circles. Wiggle a little bit. Now left foot towards your left hand, and it's time for the weightlifting pose. So grab hold of the bar and try to remember what you have to do when you lift 250 kilos. You have to sit down, you have to activate your thighs, your chest, you put up the bar on your shoulders, and you press away all the way up. And when you come up, maybe it's time for a little back bend here. Again, bend your knees, fold forward, forward fold. Take the opportunity to maybe feel some stretch on your lower back by becoming even heavier. Move again to coffee table pose. Activate your seat, hollow back. Move up and down. And make sure that you rotate your chest here. Again, put your hands to the floor, move to plank. This time we'll try if we can lift the right hand 1 centimeter and the left foot 1 centimeter from the floor. Try to keep the position here. Hand down, foot down, move to the other side. Left hand up, right foot up. Left hand down, right foot down, and roll a little bit. Hands close to your chest when you move down. Maybe move halfway and put the top of your feet down and move up with the top of your feet and your hands to the floor without touching the floor with your knees. Knees down, tuck your toes in, down dog. I'm going to move around a little so you can see me properly. Still in down dog. Now lift your right leg up. Again, move your right thigh towards your chest. Create space to put down your right foot as close to your right hand as possible. Align your feet with the long side of the mat and move up to warrior two. Still in motion, right knee above your right heel, foot pointing in the same direction as the knee, and move. So try to make this a soft position and see if you can include your shoulders here, creating some kind of a wave-like form with your arms. All right, now put your feet so that they point forward. Take your arms in a circle and intertwine your fingers. Let your pointing fingers rely on one another. And then move down, first forward, and see if you can make contact with the floor. And then move. This is for you left, but the right side. And try to create circles, big circles, as big as we made them before, with our knees to the mat. And just keep on doing it, keep on making the circles even more. And next time when you're up, you stay there. And you put your foot out and you move again into Warrior Two. But this time, we're going to stretch out the leg forward. So the back foot is a little bit like 45 degrees in. And we stretch our arms out. And we move our body sideways as much as we can. Note that the front leg is straight. So move sideways as much as you can when you're in position. When you cannot reach any longer, put the top of your hand on the inside of your knee and stretch your arm up. And remember, this is not about coming down, it's about coming up. So you stretch up. And the reality check here is if you stand against the wall, you should make contact with the wall at all times. So often when you move down with your hand, the result is that you're bending your body and you do not keep contact with the wall behind you. If you want a more challenging posture, take your arm over your head, palm facing the floor, and stretch a little bit more. Or if you want to have both arms to the side. Great. Move back to Warrior Two. Wiggle a little bit. Roll. Swing your arm forward. Put your hands to the floor and move to plank. Roll on your toes. And while you're on plank, I would just adjust the light a tiny bit. So don't worry, I'll be back. You're still in plank. All right, still in plank. But now arms close to your chest, moving down towards the floor, moving to your variation of upward dog. Up dog, head up. Wiggle a little bit from side to side, knees down, tuck your toes in, down dog. Still in down dog. Now lift your left leg up, move forward, create space, put down your left foot as close to your left hand as possible, align your feet with the long side of the mat, move to Warrior Two. And again, see if you can create some wave-like forms. Include your shoulders, maybe even more. And also have this a little bit of a bouncing movement in direction of the floor. Arms over your head, intertwine your fingers, let your feet point forward. And when you lean forward here, do it safely. So bend your knees and move down. Maybe get some contact with the floor, maybe bending your knees even more, and then move the other way around, this time creating circles, and always adapt the position. So if you need to move your feet or your knees, just do it. And keep on doing those circles. And slowly, there's no rush here. We got plenty of time. And next time you're up, move back to warrior two. There you go, move a little bit. Stretch your front leg so that your back foot is a little bit 45 degrees and your left leg is straight. Stretch your arms out and move as much as you can without bending the front leg. Move as much as you can forward. When you can't move any longer, put the top of your hand just as a marker on the inside of your left knee. Do not hold on to the knee, just as a marker. Stretch your arm up and lift. So you lift until you feel this delightful stretch on your rib cage, and you lift. So don't move down. There's very few of us that can move down and at the same time keep the position, keep the contact with the invisible wall behind us. If you want more of a stretch, put your arm over your head, palm facing the floor. If you want even more, stretch your arms out to the side. It's not for me today. Again, move back to warrior two. Move a little bit, swing your back arm forward, put your hands to the floor, move to plank. Roll on your toes, keep moving. We're going to address the hips a little bit, so lift your right foot up 1 decimeter from the floor. Move it out as much as you want. The more you move it out, the more difficult it becomes. In position, make some slow, small circles with your right heel. So make some small circles, slow circles, or big circles with your right heel. Put your right foot down, keep the horizontal line of your back, lift your left foot up 1 decimeter, take it out a couple of decimeters to the side, and make some small circles, slow circles. And the more you put out your leg, the more difficult it becomes. All right, put your foot back, arms close to your chest, move down towards the floor to your variation of up dog. Tuck your toes in, down dog. Lift your right leg up. Stretch it out. Maybe make some circles with your right leg, with your groin as the center. Move forward. Thigh close to your chest. Create space. Put down your right foot as close to your right hand as possible. And let your left foot follow suit. And we're back to weightlifting pose. Grab hold of the bar. Activate your seat muscles. Lift up the bar to your shoulders. Press away all the way up and tuck your tailbone in on the way up. Stretch your arms up. Maybe a slight back bend. And now just hang loose for a while. So shake loose. And we're going to move into a somewhat more less rigid movement. So 3 ingredients in this sequence, and the first one is to play a little bit of soccer. So you shoot away the ball, use your arms for stability and beauty. So you shoot away the ball, put the foot behind the other foot, sit down in a ballet pose or whatever, move up and press your knee against your armpit, hold back with your belly so you get some action in your belly muscles. Put down your foot, move to the other side, kick away the ball. Any variety is possible. Put the foot behind the one in front and knee down. Now knee towards your armpit, hold back and move a few times from side to side. Just keep it in motion. First the ball, then sitting down like a ballet dancer, and then the knee towards your armpit. So ball, ballet, armpit. And keep on doing it. Great. Now take your arms in a circle. Intertwine your fingers. I think you can see my hands now. We can move this one a little bit. There you go. Now create some circles with your arms. Start with your arms. Only your arms. So you feel that you include your shoulders, your shoulder blades. And see if you can include your hips here. So see if you can try to move into a simultaneous roll where you draw circles with your hips and your arms. And try a little bit the other way around. And again, shake loose. Move to the top of your mat, stretch your arms up, bend your knees, fold forward. Do it safely with bent knees. Hang loose for a while. Move to coffee table pose. Work your elbows up and down, rotating your chest. Put your hands to the floor, move to plank. Roll on your toes, shoot up between your shoulder blades, and really activate your core here for stability. It's not so much about strength as it is about technique. Arms close to your chest, move to your variation of up dog, head up. Knees down, tuck your toes in, down dog. So really feel that you lift up here. You can sock in your belly towards your spine. Feel the strength of your biceps. Press down your fingers. You should not be able to see your nails. That's as hard as you press down your fingers. Now lift your left leg up. Move forward. Same procedure as last time. Create space. Put down your left foot. Align your feet with the long side of the mat. Again, move up to Warrior Two. Always moving. You can rotate your front arm down and your back hand up and change. And try to include your shoulders even more. Okay, stabilize the Warrior Two. Stretch your front leg and lift your front foot. Stretch your arms up. You're still aligned against the wall. Move down and up. So create your own flow here. Good work. I see that the volume could be a little bit higher. High here. All right, back to Warrior Two. Now, still in Warrior Two, move up on the top of your back foot and swing left to a reversed warrior. And see if you can keep the movement here. Move a little bit, then back to Warrior Two. So in this position, you rotate left towards your left to the bent knee, move up on your toes, on your back foot, rotate and try to keep the straight line from one hand to the other. And keep on doing it a few more times. Move up on the top of your back foot and swing around, reversed Warrior Two. Yes, a few more times. And then back to a more stable Warrior Two, but still some movement. Swing your right arm forward, put your hands to the floor, move to plank. This time in plank, see if you can create something like a Roman arch with your hips. If you want to challenge yourself, move all the way down to the floor and then press up all the way. So do it any way you like. Good. Stabilize the plank, arms close to your chest, moving down towards the floor to your variation of up dog. Tuck your toes in, down dog. Unfold your body like a harmonium, I think it's called, the instrument. So from 0 to 100 when you unfold. This time lift your right leg up. Again, move forward. Create space. Put down your right foot as close to your right hand as possible. Wiggle a little bit, feel the weight of your hips here. Move up to warrior two. Again, include your shoulders. All right, now stretch. Let your front leg be straight. Lift your front foot. Stretch your arms up. Move down to warrior two, then up again. Make sure that you lift your front foot. And here you can, of course, create a bigger distance between your feet and sink down even more. It's all up to you. Back to warrior two, move up on the top side of your back foot, rotate. And in this position, feel the weight of your belly here. Back to warrior two. Again, move up on the top of your back foot, rotate, reversed warrior. And keep on doing this a few times. And try to make these movements slow. There's no rush. Try to feel every fiber in your body. Great, back to warrior two. Swing your back arm forward and back to plank. Roll a little bit. This time move directly to down dog, head down. This time I'm going to put my right leg in front of my left leg. So right foot in front of my left foot. So just bear with me here. I see if I can move this way so you see even better. And when I move into a position called rock star, I keep my feet in exactly the same place. So I'm still in down dog. I still have a straight line from my hands up to my seat. And now I roll to my right, keeping the feet in the same position and head for the ceiling with my hips and my chest. Stretch my left arm over my head. So this is rock star. If you want to challenge yourself even more, move down with your rear towards your heels and then up again. Down towards your heels and then up again. And keeping the feet in exactly the same place, roll left, and we're back in the same position. So if you haven't got the cling of it or whatever it's called, you can do it one more time here. So right leg in front of your left leg, legs crossed, keeping your feet in exactly the same position when you roll right, moving up, and try to stretch your left arm over your head here as if you're reaching for something. Heels towards, rear towards your heels and then up again. A few times more. And then feet in exactly the same position, moving back to down dog with legs crossed. Legs crossed. As an intermediary position, we move down with legs still crossed down on our knees. There you go. So we're going to move into a variety of something called melting heart. So legs still crossed, and you move down towards the floor. Try to keep your hips above your knees, and then gradually become heavier towards the floor. So the heart is melting down in direction of the floor. Wiggle your hips from side to side. An opportunity to rest a little bit before the next challenge. And to no surprise, we're going to do, in due time, we're going to do rock star on the other side. Just lay here for a while. And again, move up with legs crossed to down dog and change. So the left leg is in front of the right leg. So it's a stable down dog, still a straight line from your hands to your seat. And you keep the legs in keep the feet in exactly the same position. Swinging left, moving to rock star. There you go. And down with your rear towards your heels and then up again. You can always stretch a little bit more if you want to. Moving up and down. And again, feet in exactly the same place, back to down dog with legs crossed, left leg still in front of your right leg. Again, swing over to rock star, moving up and down a little bit, stretching your arm over your head, palm facing the ceiling, and roll back. Even also on this side, we move down on our knees with legs still crossed and move to melting heart with legs crossed. Move down on your forearms, your forehead to the floor. Wiggle your hips a little bit from side to side. And take the opportunity to rest. Now roll down on the floor. So roll left so that your left side of your rear of your seat make contact with the floor. And roll up, having your left leg over your right. So you move into this position here. Swing your right arm. So embrace your left leg. Put your left arm on your back. And often in this position, it's enough just to stretch up your chest a little bit and you feel this powerful stretch on the left side of your rear. And lift your chest even a little bit more. And always keep some kind of movement in position so we don't do static yoga. All right, now with your right hand, grab hold of your left toe, the big toe. Stretch your left leg forward and stretch out your left arm, trying to create a straight line from your left foot to your left hand. In position, move a little bit from side to side. You can move vertically, you can move a little bit like a crane here. And put down your left foot still with legs crossed, left foot on the side of your right thigh. All right, now grab hold of your left toe with your left hand, like this. Put your right hand down as support on the floor. And we're going to move the left knee in direction of your left armpit. So we move up like this, opening up, and at the same time rotating the chest to the left. That's right. Now you stretch out the left leg, rotating your chest to the right. Left knee towards your left armpit, and try always to have some pride in the position. Rotate your chest left, stretch your left leg out, rotate your body right, rotate your chest right, and move a little bit from side to side. All right, fantastic. Now stretch your legs out. Shake loose a little bit. Hands behind your back and lift your chest up. And it's time to swing your left leg over your right leg. There you go. Swing your left arm, embrace your right leg, put your right arm on your back, and just lift your chest a little bit. Feel the resistance here, this delightful, quite painful stretch on the right side of your rear. And just, you can slowly move in and out of where it hurts or where you feel the resistance. Grab hold of your right big toe with your left hand. Stretch your right leg out. Unfold your right arm. Create a straight line, if possible, from your right foot to your right hand. And try to keep this straight line when moving a little bit sideways, a little bit up and down. Put your right foot down, still on the left side of your left thigh. And now grab hold of your right toe with your right hand. Put your left hand down on the side and see if you can work your right knee towards your right armpit. There you go. Then stretch out the leg, rotating your chest to the left. Knee towards your armpit, rotate your chest to the right. And continue, stretch it out. And always feel this lift in your body. So you're not down here. Great work. Put down your right foot and just swing around and move again into down dog. The position where you always have an opportunity to stretch, to unfold. Just feel the power of your back here. Move down on your knees, back on all fours. If you have sensitive wrists, you can always put your knuckles down or move up high on your fingertips. So just wiggle a little bit. I'm going to continue a little bit with the hips. So it's a little bit like we did when we were in plank. This time you press down your right hand and you lift your right leg up. We try to keep a parallel position with the body on the floor. So we hold back by pressing down the right arm. Now unfold your right leg and move your right leg as much out as you want. The more you move it out, the more difficult it becomes. Flex foot 90 degrees and make some slow circles. And you can try to feel where the activity is in your body. It's a lot of hips here. And it's also the right side of your seat, of your rear. And now move your right knee towards your right armpit and stay there for a while. Press away, straight arms, keep the position, and move even closer with your knee. Put your knee down, and it's time for the other side. Start by wiggling your hips from side to side. Press away with your left hand, lifting your left leg up. Unfold the leg, and with straight arms, make big or small but slow circles. All right, keep the leg still and now work your left knee towards your left armpit and stay there. And try to bring your knee as close as you can to your armpit. And again, put down your knee, wiggle your hips from side to side. And it's time for a short rest in the closed child's pose. That means you put your thighs together as much as you can, your arms along your side, palms facing the ceiling, your forehead towards the floor. You can put a cushion here if you'd like, and just relax. And feel the weightlessness of your back. Don't hold on to anything, just be relaxed. But you can still, of course, move a little bit, wiggle a little bit from side to side. So just lay there, recruit some strength. And just keep on relaxing. All right, now sit up with your heels towards your rear. Tuck your toes in, put your palms to the floor, tuck your toes in and roll back to squatting position. Always included, or almost always included in my classes, because it's such a nice position for resting, for stretching out your back, for getting your intestines in order, your digestion system. So just wiggle from side to side a little bit. Now lift your arms from your knees, and when you move up, start by activating your seat muscles. Feel the strength of your chest and your shoulder blades. Move slowly up. Stand still for a while, move slowly up a little bit more. And a little bit more. Stone hard seat muscles here. And then move all the way up, stretch your arms up. And swing your arms from side to side, shake loose. I'm going to have a standing meditation today, but first we're going to see if we can get to know our bodies a little bit more. So stand with your feet a couple of decimeters apart, semi-relaxed body. Alert but still relaxed. Close your eyes and see if you can make contact with your feet. So start by pressing down your toes, lifting your toes, spreading your toes, putting down your toes, and it's almost as if you try to grab your yoga mat with your toes, pressing down your soles, and trying to isolate your feet and see if you can have maximum activity in your feet, one way or the other. Relaxed face, so we're focusing on the feet only. Pressing down. Let go of your feet and move up to your calves, to your shin bones, and see if you can isolate the muscles in your shin bones, feeling the activity, trying to isolate the activity. Still breathing. Don't hold your breath. Let go of your calves and your shin bones. Move up to your knees. So see if you can make them as strong as two big cannonballs, two really unripe oranges. Only the knees active. Of course, you slide a little bit to other body parts, but really try to isolate the activity to your knees. Let go of your knees, move up to your thighs, and see if you can get maximum output of muscular activity in your thighs. Let go of your thighs. Now lift your pelvic floor. It means tilting, lifting your pelvic floor towards your belly button. And you get the core activity here and really maximum activity in your seat muscles. So really press here. In the next class we will continue with this activity with another movement. Let go of your pelvic floor and now focus on your belly. So focus on your abdomen. It's as if someone was going to hit you in your belly and you're not really prepared to keep the distance. So you must activate all your muscles only in the belly to make them stone hard. The 12 pack of the summer is arriving here. So really activate only the belly muscles. Keep on breathing. And let go of the belly. Now proceed to your shoulder blades and your chest. So work your shoulder blades together and down in direction of the floor. So you can have a powerful lift in your chest. Still eyes closed when you're in position. So it's like 360 degrees chest. Let go of your chest, lift your arms a little bit and see if you can isolate your biceps. The risk is people will, if you do this in a group, people will be very afraid because they see this enormous muscular activity. So activate your biceps only, try to isolate the activity and keep on doing it. Let go of your biceps. Now move up to your knuckles and clench your fists really hard. Really hard. And keep those fists clenched when you activate your whole body from your toes up to your calves and your knees and your thighs, your pelvic floor, your hips, your belly, your chest. And on top of it, make a big face. So maximum activity in your whole body, 125%. Make a big face, still breathing, clenching even harder, harder. You can do better than that. Clench even harder. And even harder still. It's like you're a steel rod. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. Shake loose a little bit and keep the distance with a few decimeters apart. And this time, as the grand finale of this class, you will just roll from side to side. So you basically switch weight from one foot to the other. Relaxed face, semi-erect body, and try to keep your chin a little bit closer to your chest so that you don't move into this awkward position. So nose pointing forward. It's like a pendulum moving from side to side, an old clock. And see if you can feel your body here. Can you feel that your face is melting down? Can you feel your body rest after an hour of refuge in the world of yoga? Try to be still in your body. See if you can maybe create an awareness of your whole body. It's almost like a vibration in your whole body, an awareness touching base in the true meaning of the word. Feeling your skin like a protective shield, almost like electricity, radiating energy from you into space. A protective shield against the not to mention thing. Now swing your arms over your head, open your hands, stretch your fingers, and cross your legs, and see if you can sit down without touching the floor with your hands. moving down. Oh, I touched the floor. We do it again. So try to see where you have to recruit strength and then sit down, your legs crossed. Moving from side to side a little bit. Stretching your arms up, feel that you lift your chest, not your shoulders. Move a little bit from side to side. Play some piano with your fingers. And move your hands down. Stretch your back up. Lift your chest a little bit. Put your palms together in front of your chest. Let your longest fingers slide down. Rotate your hands and do the new yoga greeting. Thank you so much for joining me today from my live-ing room. And I would just check here to see if there are any questions, or I would wait a few minutes and see if you have any questions for me, and I would try to answer them now or a little bit later. So just to finish off with a few words, I think during these times that we are in, I think it's very important to keep your routines, and of course one of those routines would be yoga and also meditation. You have plenty of time now. So see you again next Sunday, and if you're having yoga in Enskede, you join the Enskede Yesyoga interactive community, and also other places of work where I have yoga. We also have our closed Facebook communities where we do yoga together. So thank you so much for joining, and have a continuously nice day. I see the sun is pouring in from my windows here. Thank you so much. Bye.
you want is to live out in the woods or try to save the environment, or maybe what you want is to write scripts for detective shows. It doesn't really matter, you know. What matters is to know what you want, pursue it, and understand that it's going to be hard because life is really difficult. You're going to lose people you love. You're going to suffer heartbreak. Sometimes you'll be sick. Sometimes you'll have a really bad toothache. Sometimes you'll be hungry. But on the other end, you'll have the most beautiful experiences. Sometimes just the sky. Sometimes, a piece of work that you do that feels so wonderful, or you find somebody to love, or your children, or there's beautiful things in life. So when you're suffering, just, it's part of the package. You look at it, we're born and we also have to die. We know that. So it makes sense that we're going to be really happy and things are going to be really fucked up too. Just ride with it. It's like a roller coaster ride. It's never going to be perfect. It's going to have perfect moments and then rough spots.